Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree. I join you here like this because I'm going to be sharing some skincare and body care that I am currently loving. And I thought I would just do my morning skincare routine as I talk through those products. But then I'm also going to share some other ones that I'm not going to demo today that I just absolutely have been loving and I'm crazy about them, as well as some body care things as well that I can't put down. So my skin, I'm dying to put something on my face. It feels so tight. But I've been spraying this on my face. It's the CosRX Low pH PHA Barrier Mist. I did use one of these up and I have the second bottle here. It's really nice. It's just a spray to spray on your face if you're not going to be doing your skincare routine right away. You could also spray it in between your other steps to kind of keep them from evaporating and to keep your skincare kind of wet if you like a wet routine. I did spray some of this on my face, and then as I came out of the bathroom and into this room to film this video, my dog needed to go outside, so I did that first, and now my face is like, I didn't want to wait this long. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, as well as the product I'm loving, is the Pyungkang Yul Essence Toner. Oh, this stuff. Is it focusing? I can't even tell. But this is what it looks like. It's incredible. I used up the essence, or was it the toner? It's one of the other ones I used up. It doesn't matter. But this is so good. So it's an essence and a toner in one. You could use it as a one step, but I like to use this and then something else as well. It's, I don't know if it's gonna be able to see, but it's like a thick kind of liquid. Oh my gosh, it's so comforting. And I put this on my whole body. I did already put this on my whole body this morning. It's something to definitely pat into your skin. And I notice on my body, my instinct is to do this motion. And when you do it like that, it will kind of get foamy. So it's definitely something to pat in. Oh my gosh, it feels so comforting. It feels like a nice, thick, silky water. And it just sinks into your skin. It feels so good. I really like this a lot. Where can I put this? Oh, my earlobe's itching. The next step is the Aloe Soothing Moist Toner from Secret Key. This is the toner I've been using and absolutely loving. It's amazing. And I love the scent of this as well. I don't know if these shots are doing anything for you, but I use about that much. One thing I have learned with both of these products is a little goes a long way. You don't need like a whole palm full. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. You can layer it up if you'd like to. I know people do that 7 skin method every now and then. People do that. I do that every now and then. What am I talking about? Every now and then, if my skin is feeling just insanely parched, I'll do the 7 skin method. Oh, my cat. I thought he was going to knock the camera over. And kind of like really pack in that hydration. But these 2 steps right here, I think feel so good. And this has like such a lovely scent. I can't describe it, but it's like a fake aloe fresh scent. It doesn't smell perfumey. It goes away very quickly once you put it on your face. It's just a nice experience when I put this on my hands and I put it on my face. I know it's morning. I know the day's getting started, and I just love the scent of that a lot. I skipped a step. Darn it. I knew this was going to happen because I am not in my usual environment, and I knew I was going to forget something. So before I do any of that, I usually get one of these. It's the Sephora brand Glycolic Acid Glow Peel Pads. These are very similar to the Pixie Glow Peel Pads. Like they have their tonic in pre-soaked pads. I love a good pre-soaked pad. These are almost gone. I want to say there's maybe, I don't know, 5 left or so. But yeah, I take one of these little pads. I wipe it all over my face. One of the sides is really soft. One of them has some quilting on it. I could just show you one, I guess. They're really thin. One has quilted sides and one is flat, and it's a really nice glycolic acid serum. I think it's only 5%, so I feel that's okay to use every day. I use it every day and I have no issues. And I really like those a lot. They have no scent. It doesn't leave your face with a bunch of residue, and I just feel like it's, I don't know, I just really like it. So I've been using these every morning, and of course I forgot today because I'm not in my usual thing. I don't usually let my face get this dry in between steps. So now that I'm going to put on this vitamin C, I feel like it's not going to glide as well because my face isn't as wet. So, but normally when I'm doing my skincare routine, I'm not talking to myself about every step. I'm just going to spray some of this spray on my face because this vitamin C spreads a lot. Breathed it in. This vitamin C glides a lot better when your face is a little wet. So this is the number 7 Radiance Plus 15% Vitamin C Serum. I've been using this every day since I bought this. I want to say, where is it? It's about right here. And about a month ago, I noticed the color changed slightly. And I have been using it every day. I do keep it in a dark area. It's not exposed to light. And I just get 3 drops. And the color changed, I mean, it's just so slight. I feel like if I purchased it and it was this color, I wouldn't even have noticed it. But since I have been using it since it was brand new, you see how it doesn't glide very well. It's very sticky and it dries quick. So normally I have enough to put on my whole face, neck, and everything. But since my skincare had dried, it's not gliding how I normally would do it. So I'm just gonna get a couple extra drops and put them down here. I do use just 3 drops a day. I don't really know how much you're supposed to use. I think that's what I read on the packaging was 3 drops. Oh yeah, 3 to 4 drops in the palm of your hand. If you drop this in the palm of your hand, it's gonna absorb all into your palms as you try to put it on. So I would highly suggest the fingertips and then pat it in quickly on a skin that's kind of damp. I like this a lot better when it's on a wet skincare routine. Anyway, I really, really like this stuff. Even though it's 15%, which I feel is high, I think that's the highest I've ever used. I haven't had any irritation on my skin whatsoever, and I feel like I have noticed a difference, and I like it a lot. The other thing I've been using every single day and I've been loving is the Vita B3 Source from tiam. This was given to me by stylekorean.com and I have been absolutely loving it. It's about right here right now. I use it every single day as well, the exact same way. I do 3 drops. Same thing with this stuff though. Wet skincare routine I think is best, but I put 3 drops on the tips of my fingers and then just quickly pat it in. This one spreads a little easier, but also dries down really quickly at the same time. So be quick with it or do a really wet skincare routine. But I absolutely love this stuff. I feel so weird putting these on and they're so tacky because it's never like that. But what are you gonna do? I absolutely love this stuff. I feel like this with the vitamin C. So this is a niacinamide serum, if I didn't say that. And this, I feel with this, have been like 2 powerhouse products I have been absolutely loving. I use them both every single morning and they're just fantastic. I know you're supposed to do eye cream first and then all your stuff, but I like to get the serum, the essence, the toner, and the vitamin C and the niacinamide on my whole face, and I do eye cream out here as well, and I feel like if I put the eye cream there, I don't know, it's just a weird thing I like to do. But this is the number 7 Protect and Perfect Advanced Eye Cream. This stuff is really nice. I was thinking for a little while that this was interfering with my under eye concealer because the concealers were not going on very well. And I feel like it was maybe this eye cream that was doing that. Like it was maybe a little too emollient or something, but I don't know. Then suddenly the concealer started working again, so who knows what it was. This isn't a very emollient eye cream. It feels really lovely and it will moisturize and hydrate your eye area, but it will dry down into your eye area as well. It's not going to be too tacky or anything like that. It does come out with like a beige color, like the color of a Band-Aid, but it doesn't have any color in it. I don't know why it has that tint to it, but there you go. And I really like that eye cream. The next step, of course, I'm like, what is even my next step? The iunik Noni Light Oil Serum. I absolutely love this stuff. This was given to me by Stylevana actually, and this is probably my 3rd bottle. I love this stuff so much. The first bottle was given to me, but I have repurchased it multiple times. I also have a bottle already on backup. I think this stuff is absolutely incredible. It's an oil and a serum in one, but it's not oily at all. It's just really, really slick feeling. And I love, love, love it. It just feels so good and so comfortable on my skin. All right, there's that step. I feel like I'm out of sorts. I think the last part is moisturizer. So I have been struggling a little bit with moisturizers because I feel like the one that I started using after I finished up a bunch of little samples, the Aveeno Oat Nourishing Face Moisturizer, I think that's what it's called. I gotta put this on. My skin is feeling very weird, but I'll talk about it in just a sec. I feel like that one is a great moisturizer. It's really thin, a really light gel, watery kind of cream. But I felt like after I put it on when I was doing makeup, it was pilling and it would make my makeup just look weird. And I feel like it was the moisturizer. But anyway, so I started using something else. I started using that one just at nighttime or for other things. But this is the Benton Let's Carrot Moisture Cream. This is the one, I think Style Korean sent this to me as well. They sent to me a box of skincare. I did a video on it, but this was one of the things in that box. So I started using this one again and I really, really like it. It's very thin, lightweight, watery kind of gel cream. It does come out orange, like a yellow color. It's not the richest cream ever, so I feel like if you have dry skin, it might not do it for you. But I feel like with all the other stuff I put on, the essence and the toner, the serum and stuff like that, I feel like it balances everything out. And it balances everything out. It adds some layers to my skin, so a lightweight moisturizer is good. And yeah, I really like this one a lot so far. I like this one a lot and it hasn't been interfering with my makeup. I'm not in my right settings. I feel like I don't even know these products anymore. It's so weird. Okay. I usually let this sit in for a little bit before I do makeup, depending on the day, of course. If it's a work day, I immediately do this in the bathroom and then I come in here and start doing makeup right away. And I feel like by then it's kind of sunk in enough that makeup goes on well. But if I'm doing sunscreen, I wait. I kind of wait till I'm going to leave the house. I don't put it on right away first thing because if I'm not leaving the house, so right now it's 10 o'clock in the morning. So if I'm not going to leave the house till, I don't know, 1 or 2, I would have needed to reapply the sunscreen by then anyway. So why not just wait and only have the one layer? I don't know. But the sunscreen I have been absolutely loving. And you know what? I might as well just put it on now. It's the Fenty Skin Hydra Visor. This stuff is so good. So they do say it's a moisturizer and sunscreen, like you could use it as your moisturizer. So instead of using this, I could have just used this as a one-step moisturizer and SPF 50? Is it 30? I don't even know. It's not on the packaging. I'll have to look it up. I'll put it in the description box though. But anyway, this is so good. So the packaging, so amazing. It's beautiful and luxe and lovely. You twist it here on the bottom and the top pops up and then it just pumps them out. The only thing with the sunscreen is look how much comes out in one pump. Like the tiniest little pea-sized amount. So you gotta pump it a lot to get enough out for your face or your arms or your neck or whatever you're doing. And the thing with, oh my god, the scent. This sunscreen has such a lovely scent. It adds to the experience. I love it. It doesn't smell like sunscreen. It smells like fresh, on the website they describe it as cherry, and I can see the cherry scent, but I don't know what it is. It's like a fresh, I guess cherry, but maybe I don't know what cherries really smell like. It's so lovely. Like, I know they're coming out with a body cream. If it has this smell, I'm gonna be all over it. This doesn't give me a headache at all. It's not super perfumey or over the top. I know when this came out, people had a heart attack because a lot of people feel like fragrance is like, it's not necessary to put fragrance in products. Like, it doesn't add to the efficacy of the product. It just adds to the experience. And people had a heart attack. There was fragrance in this stuff and I'm like, who cares? If you like it, put it on. If you don't, try something else then. But anyway, I love the scent. I think it's incredible. And if their other products smell like this, I know they have like a nighttime moisturizer, the body cream that they're coming out with, like I will buy all of them. But it's so good. It is very moisturizing, but for me, it's not enough to use as a moisturizer. But if I layer it on top of a moisturizer, it feels like it's too much. But it does sink in very nice. It adds a very super glossy kind of look to your skin at first, but it will dry it down. I would say if you're gonna do this sunscreen and then makeup on top, wait till it's totally dry, because I noticed this will make makeup pill if you put it, like if I were to put makeup on right now and I'm trying to blend it out, it will kind of start gathering up in weird spots and just not look as nice as it could. So I would say let it dry, let it sink in, all that kind of stuff before makeup. but it's so good. If you're looking for a sunscreen without that sunscreen scent, without white cast, something that blends in seamlessly and smells fresh and light and incredible, this is one to check out. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to put some makeup on and then I will come back and talk about the rest of the skincare that I'm absolutely loving, the body care products I can't put down. So yeah, let me get my face on and I'll be right back. I guess I could have combed my hair. Anyway, but I got the makeup on and I did not wait, like I just told you to let the sunscreen sink in, the Fenty Skin sunscreen. I just immediately put makeup on right after I stopped the video because I have somewhere to be today at a certain time, so I didn't have the time to wait. And it was a mess. Don't zoom in too closely. You might see some parts that I missed. Like there was some right here. The foundation will just gather and like stick to the sunscreen, and as you're trying to blend it, it'll start like forming these little balls, and it was really bunched up and ugly. So it took a long time to fix it, but I think I got it looking okay. But I would highly suggest waiting to put makeup on after that sunscreen, or just do the sunscreen with no makeup. But it's a really lovely sunscreen nonetheless, in my opinion. Okay, the other things I am loving, loving, loving. This cleansing oil from Primera. This is the 7C Nourishing Cleansing Oil. I've had this for, oh man, sometime last year I purchased this and I absolutely love it. It's probably the best cleansing oil I've ever used. I normally am like a big cleansing balm lover. I'm going cleansing balm crazy, as you know, or may not know. I did a video talking about all my favorite cleansing balms. But anyway, I wanted to start using some of the oils that I already have open because I feel like they're going to go bad a lot quicker than the cleansing balms that are open. So I started using this one again and I love it. And the reason I put it away was because I love it so much I don't want it to run out. It is expensive for a cleansing oil, but I would 100% buy this again once I run out of it. It has this scent, just like that Aloe Soothing Moist Toner. It's a scent in the morning that I recognize and I smell it and I'm like, yes, that's what I need. I just really, really love the scent of this. It's really light and fresh. It just smells like the ingredients, I think. I don't think there's added fragrance in here. And it works and I love it very much. Rinses clean, takes all the makeup with it, and every day I use it and I'm like, it's getting a little more empty and a little more empty, but I'm gonna use it and love it and appreciate it and then empty it, not have to throw it away because it went bad, you know? So I'm loving it. I also still really, really love these. These are the number 7 Protect and Perfect Serum Activating Pads. So I thought these were 15% glycolic acid pads, but it's a serum complex. Like there's glycolic acid in here, but it's not 15%. Because someone had told me they use that amount on their heels, like to take dry skin off their feet. And I was like, that seems harsh for the face. But it's a whole serum complex that they put in here. It's not just glycolic acid. I use these almost every night. I haven't been washing my face at night that often. I would say the whole month of April. I probably washed it 3 times. I don't know what's going on. But every time I wash my face at night, I do like to use these. Even if I use them every single day, they don't irritate my skin. I just feel like it keeps it soft and clear and smooth and tight. I just really love these a lot. I would absolutely buy these again. I wish they would release this serum that they have in these pads in a serum, like a tube or like a toner bottle that you could put on your own cotton pad, because the cotton pads are really, really intensely quilted, and I find that every day using one of these, I like the serum a lot, but I feel like the pad is kind of, it's a little bit rough and it's not the best texture, but I really, really like those a lot. I'm also loving these capsules from Rock. So I had the intentions to do a video on these. They're like stuck in here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There they go. I had the intentions to do a video on these capsules and then I never did it, but I thought I'd mention them here. So the Rock has these capsules. They're individual capsules. You use one a day. You squirt the oil, you click off the top, you squirt the oil into your fingertips and you rub it all over your face. I have the retinol correction line smoothing ones. I love the retinol correction line from Rock a lot, a lot, a lot. So I knew I was going to want to get these right away and I really like them. So I have these ones and I have the multi-correction hydrate and plump night serum. I think this is more of a hyaluronic acid serum complex. So this was the first one that I got, and these are not a serum. It's an oil that's in here. Although it does say line smoothing night serum capsules, I was actually really surprised. So they look like this. It's this little tiny capsule, and you twist off this little top part here, and then you squirt the capsule liquid into your fingertips. It's an oil that's in here, and it's really thick. It's a thick, nourishing oil. A lot of the time when I use these, I don't use any night moisturizer. I just put this as my last step because it's that thick and nourishing of an oil. It does sink in nicely. It doesn't stay on top of your skin, so you're not gonna like get it all over your pillow or anything. But I absolutely love these. I feel they're really nourishing. I feel like they work. I really like the retinol correction line from Rock a lot. They are expensive. It's $30 for 30 capsules, so $1 per capsule. And I feel like that's kind of expensive. I did have a coupon when I bought these, and I get a discount because I bought them where I work. But I would say shop around for the cheapest price. Walmart usually has a cheap price for these, or would. I don't know if they sell Rock. Anyway, they're expensive for what they are. I really, really like them. I don't use one every single day because I feel like $30 a month is kind of a lot for this kind of thing. But because there's 30 capsules if you use one every day. You know where I'm going with that. But I love them. I also really, really like these ones. These are also a night capsule. I don't use both of these each night, like I said. This one is so nourishing that I don't need a moisturizer. But these are the hyaluronic acid complex capsules. This one is more of a serum. It's not as thick and rich of an oil as the retinol ones, but I feel like they may have put that oil in here because retinol, I guess, can be kind of irritating and drying to your skin. So I feel like the oil that's in here in the capsule kind of helps with your skin. I don't know. But these ones are more of a serum, and they're really, really lovely. I think of the two, I would only repurchase the retinol ones. These are really nice serum, but I feel like it's just a really nice serum, like a hyaluronic acid kind of serum. And I feel like a lot of brands make something really nice like this. I know No. 7 just came out with some capsules, and they're only $19 as opposed to these for being $30. I actually really want to try the No. 7. So I think when I'm done with these, I'm going to buy those and try them out. But yeah, I really, really like these. It's just really fun to pop open the capsule, put it on your face. It is a biodegradable capsule also. And they're awesome. I really like them a lot. But can't wait to try the No. 7 ones. So I bought the Balm Dia Bright Cream from Sol de Janeiro. And the second it came out, I was like, I have to have that. The scent is just... what is that scent? It reminds me, so there's this one thing, this one scent memory that I have that I can never get it out of my head. Mary-Kate and Ashley used to have their lifestyle line over at Walmart, remember? They had a perfume in that line that I bought, and or someone bought it for me, I'm sure. I was a kid. But anyway, I had it, and I remember the scent so well. I remember it so specifically. And I never found it again. Of course, the line doesn't exist anymore. I've tried looking it up online, but I'm sure if I purchased a bottle now, it's 25, 30 years old. It's at least 20 years old. But anyway, I'm not going to go down that route. But I think about it all the time because every now and then I smell something like this that smells exactly like that perfume. And I never know what it is. Another perfume that smells exactly like it is Burberry Body. I don't think they make that perfume anymore either, but I remember when I smelled it, I almost had a heart attack. I went, this is that smell I've been looking for. I still have that perfume, and every now and then I spray it and I'm like, oh yes, this is what I want. But this smells sweet. Like sweet sugar candy or something. This one says it has vitamin C with AHAs in it, so I think it does a little exfoliating. It says it's a retexturizing body cream that nourishes as it reveals healthier, smoother, brighter looking skin. The scent on this is extremely strong. I mean, just over the top strong for me, but it smells incredible. So when I use this, I don't use it on my whole body because it's too much perfume for me and I will have a headache all day long. Even wearing a mask, I can smell it and it's too strong. And then the scent actually changes a little bit. On me, at the end of the day, this smells like the most beautiful warm vanilla. I'm not a big vanilla fan because I feel like they all smell awful and no one ever gets them right. And they all smell really cheap, like a cheap candle, I don't know. But this, oh, the warm vanilla smell at the end of the day is just incredible. It's really, really lovely. If you want a really strong, sweet scent that really changes with your body, this is really good. And the formula, of course, is great as a body cream because they know what they're doing with their body cream formula. But it's really, really strong. Also, I haven't noticed any retexturizing. I also don't think I'm using it enough to get that retexturizing. Like I said, use it sparingly because it's very strong, but the smell, it just took me back to when I was a young adolescent buying Mary-Kate and Ashley stuff, and I love it. Love it so much. And I have to mention this one because I have to. It's long discontinued, but it's a Bath & Body Works French Lavender and Honey Body Cream. This is the best smell. I just talked about how much I love the other smell, but oh my gosh, this smell. It's absolutely incredible. I can't describe it. I wouldn't say this is lavender or honey, like if you gave it to me blindly. It's definitely fruity, a little bit like dryer sheets, a little bit sweet, a little bit warm. I don't know what it is, but every time I use this, I almost die. I have a bunch of backups because when they were going on clearance, I saw it getting discontinued for $5. I bought 10 of them. I have a bunch still left, but I opened up a new one and I'm like, yes, I love it so much. So yeah. And then the last couple things, the Isle of Paradise Self-Tanning Drops. I love these things so much. I've been using them for a really long time. I want to say since at least last summer. Did I have this last summer? I got a sample and I loved it so much. I bought the full size and I love it so much. They're just drops that you put in your moisturizer. You just get your normal amount of moisturizer you're going to put on your leg or legs or whatever. And so on my legs, I usually do 2 drops. Yesterday I did 3 and I really, really like it. I'm not going to show it because I'm embarrassed. But I really, really like it. It's so natural. It is just a nice glowy tint to your skin. It looks natural too, and I really like it. They do light, medium, and dark drops. I usually do 2 drops per leg. Yesterday I did 3 and I thought it was great. I do 2 drops on my arms and then 2 drops on this area here. Not brave enough to try it on my face yet, but I love this. The scent that comes off of these is very minimal. You know that self-tanner smell that every self-tanner has? This does have that smell, but I don't notice it until late in the day, and I actually really like it. So I like that weird chemical smell. But it's really, really light. I only smell it like this morning. I smelled it when I took a shower. Even though I used it yesterday, I smelled it, I think, as it was washing off. But I really, really love these things a lot. Highly recommend. If you're scared of self-tanner and you always wanted to try it, these are like foolproof beginner. I love them. I think that's it. I was going to talk about this again, the Aveeno Cracked Skin Relief Cica Cream, because I think it's absolutely freaking amazing. I have one here that I use all the time. I also have one at work I use all the time. Keeps my hands in check. I've used it on my feet. I've used it on my face. I use it on my body. It's amazing. It's scent free. It's not greasy. It's not too thick, but it's healing. Incredible. If you're dealing with super dry, crusty hands or feet, that is something I would recommend checking out. It's like I said, no fragrance, no grease. It's awesome. So yeah, that is it. That is it. That's all the 1,000 things I talked about that I've been loving, loving, loving. Let me know some products you are absolutely loving. And I will see you later in another video. Did I talk about everything? I feel like I did. Anyway, that is it. Thank you for watching this long video. I appreciate it. And I'll see you later in another one. Goodbye.